Good morning, everyone. I just saw there's a new update to Google Classroom, and I tested it out, and it worked really well. And I thought I'd share my experience with you all. This is a function that allows you now to post in several classes all at the same time for different periods and different time frames. Up till now, you've had to create one. Let's say you have two classes, a period 2 and a period 8 in my case. So I'd create the period 2 class if I had a due date, and then I would then have to recreate it in the period 8 class. Now, granted, I could reuse my, excuse my weird phone. I could reuse it and just change the dates, but now you can work all from one space in many classes. So I have something set up here for my sophomores. I'm going to write Savas text PDF so that they know what this is. There's no due date. I'm going to give this the topic of Shakespeare. This is for them to read. And if this were an assignment, I would give it a rubric so that they know what dates and the due date. So I'm going to tell them they're going to want to be done with, let me move me, 28th. We want to be done with, I'll say the 31st. So it's not really important. They'll complain about it, but so be it. Now, typically you'd assign this to the class and you'd say you give it a due date and a posting date and a posting time. Then you do the other class. But now you can go to schedule. Oh, wait, cancel, cancel, cancel. You go to multiple classes, schedule. Now this new thing opens up, and this is great. You have to fill out all three of these things. You can change the due date as you will. I'm going to see. I'm just going to leave it. I don't really care that there's a date or not, since this is just reading topic. Publish date. It's required that you give it a publish date. I'm going to publish it today at 8:44. That doesn't really matter. Same thing with the other class. Publish date. Usually this is a little later, 8:105. I want it to be in the same topic, Shakespeare. Due date. I give it a no due date. I'm going to change that. Now I can schedule for all the classes. If you have 3 classes or 4 classes where you're giving all the same assignment on the same day, this will open up with 4 classes. Schedule, scheduling, and now you'll see that in Shakespeare, in my period 2 class, scheduled for 8:44, and then I'll show you my period 8 class, Shakespeare, poetry. I went too far. Sorry. Shakespeare, scheduled for March 28th, 105. So now you can schedule and time multiple classes all from one space, which I think will save seconds, if not minutes, of your life. Well, if you have any questions, I'll be running this often because I do this a lot. Come and ask me. I'm in the English department, periods 1 and 9.